Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Time's box office recap for the weekend of October 2nd through October 4th. I'm Sean. Alright guys, let's flip this around. Let's start with number 5 this week. Number 5 on the list this week is Maze Runner: The Scorched Trials. This one brought in $7.8 million domestically. It's chugging along, but it's not keeping up with where it needs to be to, in my eyes, be considered successful. I hope that this smaller number on week, I think this is week 4 now, I hope that this doesn't mean they're not going to continue the series, because usually these things, they try to get them into the trilogy setting, trilogy number of films. So hopefully this doesn't mean, completely bad news for the film. Hopefully it picks up a little bit or it has a little bit more legs. Number 4 on the list this week is Meyers, The Intern, bringing in $11.7 million. This one only dropped 34%, and this one is chugging along like even better. It's doing really well. It's keeping its word of mouth, and it's keeping a good number of people in the seats week to week. Number 3 on the list is a movie that was going through a limited release. Now it's wide release. It's Sicario. This one did amazing. It had over 600% increase in domestic gross. It brought in $12.1 million domestically, and it continues to get a really good grade critically. So I think this movie is gonna definitely have some legs, and it has a chance to bump up to number 2 or probably stay at number 3 throughout the next week or so. Number 2 on the list this week is Hotel Transylvania 2. This one brought in $33.1 million, only dropping 31% from last week. These are really good numbers. It is outpacing its predecessor, Hotel Transylvania. It's doing really great, and this is definitely a time to shine for movies for kids, because we're coming up to this Halloween time, and there's going to be not very many movies for kids right now. They're doing great, and again, Adam Sandler, a really good form of media for him to stick to for a while. And number 1 on this week's list is The Martian, bringing in $54.3 million. This is another film that's getting very positive critical reviews. I think that this one's going to hold on to the top spot through next week. It's going to get great word of mouth, and it just barely missed out on the box office record for October by, I think $1 million, maybe $1.5 million, just losing out to Gravity. Overall this week, the top 5 showed positive numbers. Only the Maze Runner: Scorched Trials was more than a 40% drop, and that's really good news for the box office, I think. Though you're not seeing $100 million films, that's fine. This is not a notoriously strong month for those types of films, but I think this was a good weekend for films overall. I'm really happy with where we're going. Coming up into December, you got a couple big movies that I'm really excited for. Hopefully this carries through to the latter months of the year. All numbers are provided by boxofficemojo.com. It's a great website. I use it quite often, actually, just to look up different articles and different history about movies and how they're doing compared to other films. I really enjoy it. You guys should check it out. Alright guys, that's it for Movie Time's box office recap. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time. Peace.